to kind of, what's the word here, play the game, win this one, and overtake Asus Fate in the standings.
Yeah, that's right. So in that sense, it's going to be redemption time with time ticking. And for Diamond as well, this is going to be their chance to sort of upset the ranks as well. So in that sense, a lot going in for these two teams here. And for Diamond here, definitely looking to, try to better their position because right now they are sitting at no wins whatsoever.
Yep.
And just like you mentioned, they definitely need this one to sort of maybe gain some momentum and keep themselves going. And let's take a look at some of the bans that are coming through right now. Lissandra, Irelia, as well as Sivir getting taken away from the side of Wargods, PID Diamond. And of course, I think Sivir is just a great ban coming through from them. One of the champions that are coming back to the meta, Sivir is going to be one of the most powerful picks right now to get away. And on the side of Wargods, taking away Fiddlesticks, Gnar, and LeBlanc, all a really strong champions as well. Fiddlesticks is perhaps not the more common pick, but I think in that sense it still provides a lot to the table, and maybe Diamond had something to maybe a pocket pick for themselves. We'll have to see. But then again, we are going to have that backside being locked in on the side of Diamond.
That's right. Fiddlesticks here being banned now. I mean, they are the sister team, so we, they might be privy to some information that we are not, and hence that Fiddlesticks ban. However, picking up the Rek'Sai at the first pick leaves open the Jarvan pick in the top as well. We are playing on a 5.1 patch, so base gates are now open and a bunch of changes. As you can see, Alistar with the new visual update as well.
RIP no trick.
Yeah, it seems a lot of teams in the GPL, at least for this week, they like to lock in the first, I say it, lock in the first pick Alistar, but no, it is going to be the Caitlyn and the Rengar. Interesting kind of lock-ins here. The AD carry, Caitlyn, we've not seen her all too much in the competitive scene. Usually more Corkis, Ezreals, of course you have the Graves and the Sivir.
I might be trying to deny that from PID Diamond here, and given the fact that for them, locking the Caitlyn, a really, really strong carry by herself as well, so in the sense, not too bad of a pick and ban phase, but I would have slightly preferred if they had gone for something like a Janna first.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, Wargods here just looking like they are sort of playing the OP picks a little better, locking in a Rek'Sai. We've seen how strong Rek'Sai can be in many of the other leagues, and now the Janna being locked in here. Wondering why GameX just gave that away. I mean, yes, they have the Thresh comparable skill, but Janna, of course, a very big lock-in, and now we have the Cho'Gath instantly locked in from Wargods as well.
Yeah, that's right. So, having the Void Terrors going up against each other, Cho'Gath and Rek'Sai, let's see who is going to come out on top. And the thing about PID Diamond in this pick and ban phase that I really, really like as well is that Rek'Sai, you never know where he's going to go. Is he going to go up in the top lane? We have seen a lot of Rek'Sais, go into the solo lane as well and can do very well because of her innate sustain.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Go into the jungle. So, playing a bit of mind games with Wargods, and now we have the Blitzcrank locked in for GameX Wargods as well. I think this is going to be a huge pick to combo that up with Caitlyn as well. One rocket grab is just going to be so devastating.
Yeah, in the game against the Bangkok Titans, this is a very similar team comp that the Wargods, GameX Wargods, has run against their sister team right now. Cho'Gath in the top lane for JLC, and Stronger playing the Blitzcrank, coming up with some impressive rocket grabs. So Wargods here showing off that team composition once again. We will have to see how Diamonds will kind of changing up the Renekton lock-in. We have a lot to talk about the Renekton since, Wargods Diamonds here, PID Diamonds has locked that one in. Do you think they'll lock in the Cassiopeia though?
I would love to see that Cassiopeia being locked in as well. So
yeah, they
I'm
will.
receiving a lot of love in the past few patches or so, giving her a lot more power and just being this straight up burst mage that...
Stealing that one away from Archie actually, because Archie played a really mean Cassiopeia the last time, if I recall.
Exactly, so I was about to talk about that as well, but that being by itself, Cassiopeia a really, really strong pick now. The thing with a lot of mid lane picks now, we see a lot of Zera, we see a lot of Assassins, we see a lot of long range champions, so you've got to go either way, but Cassiopeia here, they might be a wildcard pick here for Diamond.
It is. It's a very different kind of mage. She deals more, not percentage, but more damage over time. She's going to wait up for that 500 stacks of her poison, the aspect of the serpent on her passive, and then GameX Wargods here looking to pick up the Azir. I've not been a fan of the Azirs that have shown their face in the GPL. Huge fan of Azir as a champion, huge fan of Shurima, as a lot of people might have figured out yesterday. But still, GameX Wargods here will be locking in the Azir. Now that we can take a look at these two team comps, all I have to say is that JLC will be playing a huge Cho'Gath in the lane, and Archie as well is stronger. Gonna be quite a devastating bot lane to face against. VYY can play Caitlyn very safely, stronger, has pulled off some impressive rocket grabs.
Yeah, exactly. So in a sense, when you're talking about the direct matchup between these two teams itself, looking at the bottom lane, you have Grace and Janna. Of course, these two champions synergize so well with each other. Just having Janna shield on top of Grace, you do so much more burst damage, and you can kind of negate away some of the damage when Grace go into the poke as well.
Yep.
So in a sense, great synergy going for them. But then they're going up against this Caitlyn and Blitzcrank lane, and which means that once the rocket grab hits, it's just going to be so devastating for whichever player that gets, poked in.
You're absolutely right. And on the side of Wargod PID Diamonds here, I mean, this is a very interesting team fight comp there. They have kind of melded together. No real instant kind of crowd control coming in. You have to wait for Rek'Sai to go into the tunnel and the burrow, and then you have Renekton that can slice and dice and use the Ruthless Predator to get that stun up. But still, you've got a major tank frontline in the form of Renekton, good damage dealers in the form of Cassiopeia and Graves, and then Rek'Sai to provide that additional slight bit of damage and utility in the team fight.
Yeah, and the thing about Rek'Sai that I really like going up against Wargods as well is that a lot of people might not realize this, but when you go underground, you can actually sort of detect the movement coming through from Wargods for in this.
Oh man, I don't know. I hope people actually realize that Rek'Sai can do that, because that's like the core ability of that champion as well.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, for you guys out there who is looking to pick up maybe Rek'Sai as a main, that's something that you can definitely look forward to. You can use that sonar movement to sort of predict where your opponents are, and given the fact that there's a lot of potential, big potential from Wargods as well. Look at Rengar, right? Whenever he goes into stealth, you never know when he's going to strike.
Hey,
but when you go underground,
in burrowed form, you know where Rengar is completely.
Exactly. So this is kind of like a hidden thing that Diamonds have for themselves, like
yeah.
hidden option for them to try to work out against Wargods in this sort of competition.
Okay, let's talk about the 5.1 patch really quickly. We were talking about it in the pre-game, and you mentioned about the totem changes. Let's talk about that and Rengar, because there's going to be, you talk about pink ward reliant teams, Wargod Diamond here might be relying on a pink ward to sense out when Rengars are coming.
Yeah, that's right. And the thing about the changes to the totems as well is that once you get the upgrade to the greatest stealth ward now,
the greater vision ward, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, the greatest vision ward, the pink ward.
Yeah,
right?
the vision totem.
You can almost get it up 24/7.
Yeah, you can.
A huge incentive for teams are looking to clear out wards on all ends. So
yeah.
in that sense, you don't really need to buy the sweeping lens now. You can just get the stealth totems. All 5 members get 5.
Whoa, that's a that's a huge investment.
That's right, it's a huge investment, but in that sense, you can have 5 pink wards up all the time.
Oh yeah, practically all the time. 120-second cooldown. If you guys don't know the changes, the totems here, other than the fact that your trinkets can now swap for Rengar, I mean, it's only perfect that Rengar is in this game as well. Yeah, Rengar has to sell his bowtooth necklace and buy a new one, because I think it's harder to make those bowtooth necklaces anyway. They're not mass produced, so hey, you've got that running for Rengar. But still, after you pick your totem, you can swap it at any time. But the biggest change I feel that professional teams, especially with the LCS starting this week, that we will have teams be going for those greater stealth totems, greater vision totems, and maybe even the scrying orb into the later game, because now vision granting items in the form of totems are cheaper. They've been reduced to 250 gold for your final upgrade, as well as Oracle Lens has been nerfed from the cooldown from 60 seconds going up to 75 seconds. So we will see how the teams actually play around this.
Exactly. So in the sense, it might reward you to get that totem, but we'll have to see whether these teams are aware of that sort of changes coming in and how they will adapt.
Yeah, it's a new patch.
And Renekton, we were talking about this guy.
We were saying like, okay, let's not go into detail about Renekton unless he's picked. And hey, Wargods here showing that, alright guys, it's time for you to talk about Renekton. And really, as we get into Summoner's Rift very soon, let's talk about Renekton.
Yeah, so once that's gonna come up, we will definitely talk about him. But he is one of those champions to look out for. Yeah,
he is. I mean, I really want to talk about him, but I'm afraid that might burst people's bubble. So if in the event that we see, Renekton becoming,
wrap it out a bit.
Yeah,
it's like Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, just
you never know
whether he's alive or dead. Yeah,
never know whether he's OP or not OP.
It's really sad, I'm really sad that Schrodinger used the cat, because like cat's like a cute creature. Mostly lab rats, people don't really care about lab rats, but cats are just furry, cute.
Would you prefer a puppy?
No, 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 definitely not.
So, what would you want then?
I just said a lab rat.
A lab rat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Schrodinger's
lab
rat.
rats,
Schrodinger's rat works as well. I mean, it has that
yeah,
rhyme
cat
to
and
it.
rat
Yeah, it
is
rhymes,
just
you see?
one
Yeah.
letter apart, sure.
One little part. Just use a rat instead. I mean, I don't know.
How
It's
about wolf?
just as no, no, no.
Like Schrodinger's wolf.
Don't put me in that box.
Yeah, well,
No, they're not gonna put me in that box.
yeah,
We're
so-
still on the loading screen apparently, but yeah, a lot of changes coming out in the 5.1 patch. Yesterday we had the game being played by Mineski as well as Team Infinite. Mineski really closed out the game too fast, too soon. Team Infinite had no chance to use the base gates at all.
Ouch.
Yeah, and we've got a slight public service announcement to make. Maokai has been disabled from all 5.1 games. I'm not sure if the live servers have done that, but for GPL, no one can pick Maokai.
Yeah, and the reason is because
Let's not tell everyone. It's gonna be a solo queue. No, we will tell everyone.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still gonna be a solo queue mess if they have not disabled it on live servers.
Yeah. So apparently there's this bug where he's just gonna be untargetable and he's like a ghost unit and it's just impossible to hit him whatsoever. But you know what? Finding a bug on a tree kind of makes sense.
Yeah, finding a bug on a tree. Maokai now untargetable for whatever apparent reason as well.
Zhonya's.
Yeah, it's not even
That
Zhonya's.
can use spells.
It's like, let's think about it. You have Kale's ultimate that will prevent you from receiving damage, but you can still get CC'd, right?
Yep.
What prevents you from getting CC'd? Black Shield?
Here we go. We are into the game now.
We are into the game. Change line, internet.
Oh, okay. So I've been told that I'm a little bit soft, but should be fine now.
Yeah, it should be fine. Wargods here. Okay, there we go, the reconnect. So Ethan in the top lane playing Renekton for Diamonds. Meme in the jungle. Not Mimi. Meme in the jungle on Rek'Sai. Nage in the mid lane playing Cassiopeia. Iban as well as Shura. Bottom lane here, the duo lane on Graves as well as Janna.
Yeah, speaking about memes, right? You know what? Let's talk about that a little bit
Okay.
later. Let me just quickly introduce the lineup for GameX Wargods. It's
That's
gonna
right.
be JLC up on the top lane, Skill in the jungle, Ochi in the mid lane playing Azir, VYY playing Caitlyn as AD carry, and Stronger on Blitzcrank.
I'm pretty sure I just heard you say skill in the jungle and then you just went on to Ochi.
Playing Rengar.
Yeah, there we go. Rengar.
Schrodinger's Rengar.
Kitty cat.
Yep.
Kitty cat Rengar. Alright, so we've got a lot of very themed skins, like very colorful. And there we go, the base gates. Ooh, the base gates.
Wow.
So good.
Cutting some time too, going
Yeah.
into the red side jungle for Skill.
Makes you wonder, do invades actually happen quicker due to the base gates?
Haha, we will have to find out then. It looks like it's going to be 5 members from Wargods quickly grouping up.
Oh no.
Renekton might be in a bit of trouble. Oh,
No,
here we go
Nage
now.
is gonna be in a bunch of trouble.
Oh,
Gets the pull.
Wow.
Skill didn't even need to flash that one. Strongest like, I got this. Got the rocket grab, levels it up, and bam.
That's right, got that one in nice and easy. And yes, that was the answer to your question. Yes, it is much faster now. So something that everyone might want to take note. You can just take the buff down, go for a very early invade, and that's what you might just find.
They were at the river at about 36 seconds.
Oh, one more
Meme now
time.
in a lot of trouble as well. Gets the Sand Soldier out. Ooh,
Ooh.
gets the grab as well. Will they come in? Skill goes in with the jump. Nage has already respawned now. 2 Sand Soldiers there. Great zone of control coming out from Azir. Sand Soldiers don't deal a lot of damage in the early game. But still, Meme will be down to about half HP. He's going to recall. That's going to stop his jungle a little bit now as well. And speaking about jungle, we have 2 smites in this patch.
That's right, and that is going to be one of the biggest changes coming into this one, I feel, because getting 2 smites means that you can just benefit from the camp buffs than from previously.
I don't know. I feel that the biggest changes, I've talked about this yesterday as well. I mean, camp buffs are great and all, but how many of them are actually useful in the team fight? That's my whole issue. I like the doubles charge on the smite because imagine having Stalker's Blade.
Oh, wow.
Smiting at the start of the fight and having it up at the end of the fight as well. That's going to be huge. And with a 15-second internal cooldown, it's very likely that that's going to happen.
Yeah, so that's something that we can look forward to. And
Bam! They get
here we
the
go.
grab.
3 for 3 for
Stronger,
the
yeah, 3 for 3. He's going to go in as well. Wow.
Wow, Eban gonna get taken down to about a quarter of his HP. Not a fantastic start to this lane whatsoever. Even though he, you know, kind of went back to lane. We were talking about the Janna and Graves synergy,
Oh
kind of not
my.
working out in this one. VYY just going ham on this lane. Whatsoever. Whoa, one more grab for and the ignite as well. He has to flash and back out of there.
All right, Stronger.
I believe the heal was popped as well. Stronger, man, flexing his right arm in this matchup.
If this was like a reality show, Stronger is gonna get all the airtime.
Oh yes, definitely. I think right now he's getting all the airtime.
He is.
We are just looking at the bottom lane
right now. Oh my goodness, it's insane. Stronger. Come on, like just don't miss. Right now, I think the OB should just pan away from this lane just in case Stronger misses a hook. I'm gonna jinx it right now because I've got this feeling that Stronger's gonna miss a hook a minion or something.
Well,
we'll see.
So far 4 for 4.
We'll see.
I was thinking that he was going for one more, but the minion was just in his way.
Yeah.
And even not having the time of his life whatsoever. It's just such a miserable time. And up in the top lane, JLC getting bullied around by Renekton, and here we go.
Let's talk about the Renekton talk. Okay, so the changes to Renekton is that his passive Fury generation has been halved from 4 Fury per second to 2 Fury per second. Oh my goodness, let's actually talk about this now.
Wow.
Ethan now in a whole bunch of trouble. We'll try to get the kill onto JLC. Skill is there. He gets the counter meet. Heals up a little bit here. Will he be able to get away? Dodges the Rapture. Oh, so close. Tries to get down to JLC, but that's going to be the kill there. Renekton might be a lane bully, but still, he can get shut down if the jungler shows his presence. Let's talk about it really, really quickly. So I talked about a Fury generation. He loses Fury a lot more faster, and he generates Fury a little bit lesser now.
Okay.
However, right now they've added Fury generation to his Ruthless Predator as well as Slice and Dice. So this will mean that in the team, if he lands his skills on champions, he's going to get a whole bunch of Fury back for each champion he hits. So in the previous patches, Renekton was only able to maybe get 1 empowered skill off in a fight. Maybe 2 if he was lucky, because 100 Fury allows you to pull off with 2 empowered skills, right? That's the math there. However, Whoa, what just happened to the stream?
Okay, we're back.
We're back. So, in a team fight now with the new Renekton, hypothetically, you can always empower your skills as long as you keep hitting them constantly. So, your counter meeks, your Ruthless Predators, your Slice and Dices, you can always get it empowered up if you do it the right way. The crazy thing about it is that now he doesn't gain as much health and bonuses by culling the minions.
Okay.
He actually gains even more if he hits more champions. So effectively in a fight right now by the numbers, JLC gonna get like slightly bullied here by Ethan. By the numbers itself, if he hits 5 champions with a Spirit Visage, he gains like 600 HP with 1 skill.
That is a really, really scary thought coming through from Renekton, and I thought that was a pretty good opportunity for skill. He was waiting around in the bush for a long, long time. Thought he was going to go in for the gank there, but right now it is going to be Meme coming into the fight here, getting the burrow down as well, getting the silence in for JLC this time around. They're still going to chase him down. The smite comes down, the steal of the movement speed. Can JLC escape from this one? Here comes the double knockup as well.
Nice
he
Rapture.
Is still surviving with a slither of history, but you are heading the wrong way.
Dude, the tunnel's there.
My friend.
Meme, why do you not use the tunnel?
Alright, he's going to get knocked up one more time as well. JLC just running to the other end of the map here. Is he going to be able to make his grand escape? I'm not too sure about this one. One more knockup's going to come through as well.
He might get executed.
The kill, but he does get the kill at the end of the day. It looks like the suicide timer wasn't up quite enough yet. Ethan getting taken down once again to about 10% of his HP. VYY really laying down the hurt down to him. About a 20 CS advantage as well. Has to be extremely careful now. VYY level 5 right here. And here comes Rengar on the back and misses the bowler, but it's going to come in.
He's going to die.
Flashing in for the kill. Shura's going to pick that one up. Janna in a bit of trouble here and going to get some hit
Gets the hook.
And one more hook on screen. It's going to land as well. And the Howling Guild is going to disengage Shura for the time being. But huge advantages going over to Wargods down the bottom lane. 49 to 27 in CS as well.
Okay, so let's talk about that top lane chase. Number one, hate it. Hate that top lane chase. Shouldn't have happened. Maybe send Meme. Ethan could have continued to push down the lane. Renekton's a great lane push. Has a great wave clear even in the early level. So could have done that. Gained a lot more experience. Bullied JLC even harder. Instead, they wasted a good 1 minute chasing JLC throughout their own jungle. Meme getting taken down really low. Bar lane fight, that was a bit sloppy. I mean, turret aggro juggling was horrendous. Skill flashed in to try to get a final hit. Put himself way too deep into the turret area. Took like 3 shots of the turret fell down, so they traded 1 for 1 in that lane. So not the best, not the cleanest play coming out from the GameX squad.
Yeah, but end of the day, I feel that it's still not too bad for Wargods, because what they managed to do is to keep Ethan down for a bit. So it's a level 6 versus a level 5 Graves now. So that's something that we can look forward to. And look at how, you know, aggressive that VYY is playing in this lane. He's not afraid whatsoever.
He's been playing aggressive ever since Blitzcrank was in the lane.
So even without Stronger around in the lane, he can just, you know, walk straight up to Graves, you know, get a couple of shots in, get a couple of pot shots in, and
level
hopefully
6.
bring him down low enough for Ace in the hole. And here we go now. Shura.
Goodbye, Shura.
Yeah, I believe he's just going to go down here. Ace in the hole is going to come through as well, but I don't think he's going to be able to run out of this one. Going to try to use the Howling Gale to kite for a bit, but not going to happen. And one more jump onto Ethan. He has to flash out of that one as well. Then that is 2 flashes blown back to back.
Chris, Ethan's their top laner.
Oh, Eban.
Evan's the AD carry.
Alright, fine. Sorry, you know, I kind of have bad eyesight, so.
No, you don't. You don't.
That's where.
You're just not wearing your top. You're just not wearing your top hat today.
Maybe.
You're just off. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's see if the hook comes in. Stronger looking for a hook. Oh, the taunts.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the zones. Meme coming in though. Aha, Meme gets the knockout. Ooh, actually, Stronger gets the knockout first. Now Stronger gonna be in a little bit of a dangerous situation. Mana barrier coming out right now. Can Meme actually catch up? Gets the knockup onto VYY. The hook coming in as well. Lots of minion damage. Jumping in, gets the bite, gets the Queen's Wrath as well. JLC here pulling out with the silence. Collateral damage is gonna miss. Ethan coming in with the teleport. Dominus comes in right now. Let's see. Will he get a kill right under this turret? The knockup coming in.
Wow, nice
gets
flag.
the counter meet as well. But JLC coming big with the battle cast skin. Turning it around with his E, additional magic damage as well. Ethan could not gain enough health through the counter meek. It's still early levels for the Crocodile, so he's not going to gain that much HP. Skill, on the other hand, jumping into the blue buff area of Wargods Diamonds, picking up the blue buff. So they're going to trade 1 for 1, I believe, in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I believe it was a...
VYY goes down, Ethan goes down in response.
And I thought for sure that JLC is going to go down as well, so I think Ethan got too comfortable there.
Yeah. Maybe not understanding the amount of damage output that the new Renekton can kind of pull out.
Yeah, and in the mid lane as well, we did see Archie bring down Nate. Or is it Nate?
I don't know.
There's a lot of A's.
You need to be excited when you say his name.
Nate!
Like Nate! I don't know. I really don't know.
Like Rage?
Like Rage! Yeah.
Okay, so Nate getting taken down as well. ADCF to 92, getting 2 deaths on himself as well. Trying to stack up that Tear of the Goddess as quickly as he can, but here comes Stronger.
That's not the only thing he's trying to stack up. Aspect on the Serpent as well. Will he land a hook? Yes, he does! Oh my goodness, this is a highlight reel for Stronger right here. Every single time we see him pull off the rocket grab, he lands it big. And Wargods here, or the GameX Wargods, since, you know, it's 2 Wargods teams, so one is GameX, the other will be Diamonds. GameX here, just 7-3 now, and 4 of the kills have come from assists from Stronger.
You know, in the corporate world, the first thing that they want to have... Okay, we're going to have a replay as well to see what exactly happened. Before that, though.
Yeah, Meme getting pushed back. So let's take a look at the replay here.
Right.
Gets
Look
the
at this grab.
Simple grab.
Nice and easy. Just
picks up the kill as well,
yeah,
with the static field. Man.
Yeah, so I was about to say, you know, in the
corporate world, yes?
Yeah, you need something called a resume.
Okay.
Right now, Stronger is just polishing up that resume so well with this Blitzcrank.
Man.
I've been keeping count of how many on-screen grabs he was pulling off.
He's 5 for 5. Ooh!
6 for 6, in fact, and
There
7 for 7 now. There we go. So Archie's going to pick up the kill onto Meme as well. Trying to come in for the smite, but unfortunately was taken away by Wargods here. 8-3 in terms of kill counts and 4,000 goal advantage as well.
Man.
Things are just looking so good for Wargods now. Diamonds kind of flustering on their feet, I feel, for a bit. Even though they do have some of the, you know, you're saying the stronger powerhouse picks in the current patch so far.
They do. I mean, we talk about Rek'Sai, who has been nerfed a little bit in this patch. Her numbers have been taken down. Yes, Rek'Sai is a she. Please remember that Rek'Sai is a she.
I don't know, she just looks like a thing.
Hey.
You know, Rek'Sai is like... I don't know.
Are you trying to objectify women here?
No, I'm not.
Rek'Sai's a thing, how dare you, Chris?
Yeah, but you know, it's a void creature. Come on.
So?
Would you call Vel'Koz a he?
Yeah.
I'll call it it.
No.
Well, to each of their own, I suppose.
No. I'm gonna stand up for the void creatures, my brethren. Okay, maybe not my brethren. Maybe one day. I need to have 6 letters in my name in order to be. We've established that yesterday.
Okay.
Cho'Gath though, 7 letters. That
okay.
doesn't really work out. I don't know how.
Yeah, you're just 2 letters short. Or you can be like Kassadin, you know, man transformed into void.
No. I want to be a void creature. I want to have that apostrophe in my name.
Man. I
the accent in my name as well. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of game you're looking at, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. No judge. No judging.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Chris here has something against void creatures.
He
does.
Don't have.
He called.
I just
He called a woman an it. He called Vel'Koz an it.
Do not put words into my mouth.
He called. Okay. This needs to stop. Anyway. Oh. A turret goes down. It didn't self-destruct, so it looks like Nage actually took it down. Meme coming in.
This is going to be a huge fight, I believe, in the top lane.
I don't know. It's going to be a huge fight, a huge highlight reel, actually.
Oh, okay, we go down. Where's the grab? Oh, one more time!
Gets the grab as well, and the rupture here. JLC is huge. The double knockout coming up from Meme. Meme, you gotta be careful that exhaust comes in. JLC goes down. Ethan as well as Meme coming up big here. I mean, that was a play that they tried to make there with the rocket grab, but of course they did not expect Meme to be there. That's gonna be 1 kill in favor of Diamonds here.
Yeah, really needed kill as well is what I feel. Going over to Meme there, but perhaps it would have been slightly better if Ethan was the one picking that one up.
The void call. Where is it going? Oh, the void rush, no.
Here we go now. Trying to catch on to Archie, I believe, but a lot of Sand Soldiers still guarding the king here. Will they jump in onto Archie? I don't quite think so. He's 2-0-2, having that Morello Mobicon build out on himself. Really powerful mid-game spike right here for the mid laner of Wargods. So Diamonds have to be extremely careful when they approach.
Every time I see an Azir in the game in the GPL, I will always direct people to Unknown Martian, the YouTube channel. He plays Azir 24/7, and he has some really cool skills showing for Azir as well. So if you want to learn some Azir, you can kind of watch his streams or watch his YouTube channel. Ooh, gets the Ruthless Predator out, forces the flash out of Archie. But Archie does get the blue buff though, so Sand Soldier's OP.
Yeah. So recently there's this movie in theaters now. It's called Birdman.
Okay.
So how much do you agree that Azir looks like a Birdman?
No, Azir's a bug.
He's a bug?
Yeah. Every single patch, there's been bug fixes for Azir.
Okay.
He's a bug.
But I mean, look at his figure.
He's a bug. That's cosplaying as a bird. Okay. Look at the patch notes. The patch notes don't lie.
Sure.
They don't lie, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh. The ward. Double ward there. Double stealth ward. How did Shura miss that ward?
I have no idea, but it's going to be VYY as well as Stronger coming in for this one.
Don't forget skill. Skill's at the back foot too.
That's right. So trying to force the turret going down. It's 10%. Does do about 10% health as well. So should be quite easy if VYY can just land a couple of pot shots in, but it's going to be a 3-man defense from PID Diamond, which is a pretty good map movement if you ask me, because they need to stop bleeding away this objective.
It is. JLC, however, in the bottom with the teleport available, so if JLC chooses to teleport into the top lane, it's going to be a 4 versus 3 fight instead of a 3 versus 3 fight.
Right, Eban has to dash away as well. No way he's going to fight this Cho'Gath.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-man push now. They're going to counter push in the top lane.
Ooh.
This time, they have to respond. Archie coming up as well. We will be looking for JLC teleport. There is no ward, gets the grab as well. The Petrifying Gaze comes down. VYY stuck in motion here. They do manage to trade 1-for-1. It's going to be Azir jumping right in. Pushes? Why would you push Ethan away from the turret? But anyway, catching up to Meme. Skill with the flash, gets the bowler strike, and bam, wham, kablam. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of GameX.
When I saw both Skill and Archie moving up to the top lane and landing all those skill shots in succession, there's only 3 words that came to my mind.
3 words.
Reinforcements has arrived.
Alright, the reinforcements has arrived. The replay has arrived now as well. Let's take a look at that one. I want to see how fast they actually responded to this. So
look at this grab.
Started off with the grab.
Look at this grab though. After the minion died, wait for it. Wait for
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
Gets the grab. Nage a little bit too deep. And then Skill with the ultimate coming in as well. Watch Archie actually come into this fight. A pretty good attempt at trying to get the knock-up here. And a great use of the Emperor's Divide to actually speed up his team to catch up to Meme. So it is a 3-for-1 in favor of GameX. You can see the tremor sense here. Meme actually spawning out multiple members of the GameX squad in his red side jungle. Gets the pink wall down as well.
Oh, they gotta be so careful though, because everyone from Wargods is just around the corner. And I've been keeping track. It's 9 grabs in a row now.
That we've seen.
Yeah, so he needs to land the next one to make it a 10 out of 10. If you know what I'm trying to say. You know, 10 out of 10 is the best one.
It is, it is. Going for double digits here. Stronger on his Blitzcrank rocket grabs. We also have Dragons being picked up. Dragon's Wrath now onto GameX. Let's see if Stronger can pick up another. Oh, gets the flash grab into Nage. Nage gets taken down. The Emperor's Divide being used. Not too effectively though. They're gonna chase. Iban has been locked up by the Bowler Strike. JLC coming up big right in the front line. Good Howling Gale. Knocks up 3 members and boom. There we go. Ace in the hole. Clears it out. It's gonna be 2-0 and JLC leading the front line. I mean, wow. Battlecast Cho'Gath here. Is he a Megazord or is he a Megazord?
I don't know. He looks like, kind of looks like Godzilla to me at this stage, and it's gonna be skill going up against
We see the base gate, but the base gate will not protect you from Stronger's grab. He's 11 out of 11 now. This is huge.
Yeah, the mighty hands of Stronger is gonna grab you right. You know, you can try to kite around the base gate all you want, but I'm just gonna pull you into the fight, and that's exactly what Wargods did.
Memes like, hey bro, I'm gonna burrow, knock you up, and then go back through my base gate.
Nice
Stronger's like, nah.
Quietly somewhere in Philippines, he's just having a quick smoke to himself. Say, that's cute, bro.
They're probably like playing side by side if you think about it.
Yeah, that's
like really close.
The case.
Stronger's like, he opens the Diamond's door. Suck it.
Yeah, I would love to see that, you know, right live in action as well.
Trash talk. That's what esports is kind of missing when you play in separate states. Like you see LCS, every time they interview a player, it's just, well, trash talk after trash talk. Yeah, so good.
Well, anyway, Wargods in this game looking extremely dominant, and I think, you know, you pointed it out really quickly at the start. The fact this is a highlight reel for Stronger.
Oh yeah.
109 for 14 kills.
109, 11 of 11 grabs.
Yeah. What more can I say about Stronger? You know, he's just performing so well in this game. I'm not gonna call him the MetLife, but he's channeling the MetLife.
Oh man, spirit. He is. I mean, he's not had any MetLife like plays, but he's 100% of Blitzcrank that we've seen so far at least. Yeah. Who else can say that? And I think that Diamonds here is gonna have a ban for Blitzcrank in game number 2.
Well, they better. I don't know, man. Janna usually is a pretty good counter against Blitzcrank, if you think about it. If she can land her Howling Gale in the right timings, she can disrupt the fight. If
you grab Janna, maybe, but if you grab anyone else, Janna can't really do anything much.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
And if you get grabbed 11 out of 11 times, then, well, I'm sorry, bro.
No one's gonna help you for that.
You gotta hand it to the Blitzcrank player, man.
Let's take a look. 230 stacks on the side of Nage here on her aspect, on his aspect of the Serpent. Not even in a second tier of the passive yet. So this is gonna be really difficult. The tier of the Goddess here, just an item that's sitting. Picking up the Rylai's as well. That's not gonna help him all too much either.
Okay, go now, Ethan trying to go in.
Where's the grab? Where's the grab? Where's the grab? That's an easy grab to land.
That's a 12 out of 12 as well. Ethan's gonna try to survive out of this one.
Ooh, the Petrifying Gaze completely misses. And now there's gonna be a huge play from Archie getting the double kill. He entered the fight with the Concrete Sands, put his Sand Soldier there, came on in with the as well. Emperor's Divide, that was perfect.
You know, usually I would call that like a boss movement, but this game he's just like an emperor.
Well, he is an emperor, yeah.
The Shurima Emperor.
He was the Shurima Emperor.
I don't know, I still count him as the Shurima Emperor.
He was the Shurima Emperor.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Fair enough.
I have no idea.
Here we go, ace in the hole onto Meme as well, forcing him back from a turret for a bit. And right now at this point, Wargods is just walking all over Diamonds. At the 22-minute mark.
Sand Soldier, kill that pink ward.
Yes, my lord.
Kill the other pink lord. I mean pink ward, not lord. There we go. Shifting sands used to reposition the Sand Soldier. That's like... He killed one. And now Iban might get taken down as well. Where's the feast coming in from JLC? It's on cooldown, but JLC is a Megazord right now. And there you go. Shura completely getting deleted from that fight. Archie won't need to use the Concrete Sands to run away from this one. The base gate is still there, but the base gate will not be able to him though, because Archie is just right on the outside. Ooh, Nearly goes down to Meme with his Prey Seeker. JLC coming up big, and we got a flash from BYY. Will he take down Meme as well? Tags up the turret. It's gonna be a double kill. And there we go. Archie gets out alive with a sliver of health. And Wargods Diamonds here. 4-for-1 trade as JLC goes down to Iban, who died at the very beginning of the fight and respawned.
Yeah, that's right. But beautiful. Up to that point, it was beautiful turret, aggro juggling as well. If you look at it, BYY was the last player to take turret aggro. Managed to get that double kill nice and easy. And even though I felt like Wargods should have taken down that bottom inhibitor, they still took a couple of kills down.
I agree.
Making sure that they get all that extra gold before now coming back into the battlefield once again. And look at all the members on the side of Wargods. They have pretty much 2 items, or at least 1.5 items up against their counterparts here. Shura, though, picking up that really, really late Soul Stealer.
Yeah, he has 3 stacks on the Soul Stealer, so he died going down to 2 stacks and he got an assist from Iban's kill, so that's that 1 stack there. So 3 stacks, 2 stacks away from getting it to complete efficiency. And Stronger here, oh my goodness, Stronger. He's going for a Frozen Heart.
Why not, right?
Why not?
He's pretty cold-hearted in this game.
He is. He's 1-0-11. That's his total number of grabs this game.
Exactly.
1 plus 11, 12 out of 12 grabs.
That is an extremely impressive score, to say the least.
It is, and
12 out of 12. How often can you say that in a competitive matchup like this?
Yeah, how often can you say that Azir went 8-0 and 5-2?
Well, not much.
Not in the GPL at least. And there we go, Archie just huge with his hands, so just repositioning them with the shifting sands, and Stronger still opting for the Oracle Lens. I really like this pickup from JLC as well. We talked about the Greater Vision Totem. There you go, JLC, the first Greater Vision Totem bought in the 5.1 patch on competitive level.
What just happened?
I'm almost certain that was a grab from Stronger. Almost 100% certain. There was no way Meme should have been there in the first place.
Yeah, should have been a grab. But
there wasn't a tunnel as well. We didn't see it, but I'm almost certain.
Well, it's going to result in a Baron because the jungler is now down for PID Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
And also because of the fact that Wargods is up by about 15,000.
Oh boy.
So I don't think PID Diamond has any way to try to contest this whatsoever.
There are no defensive items at all on any of the carries.
Exactly. And I think they're just trying to salvage the best of the situation, trying to take down the bottom lane first tier turret from Wargods.
This is going to be the game-winning push coming out from Wargods. They need to use this Baron. They have all their core items already completed, and this should be game.
So Archie's going to drop the passive as well, so getting that extra bit of protection if they choose to push in.
The Sun Disc.
Right, the Sun Disc. It is the turret.
It's the Sun Disc, it's different. It's Shurima's turret. One day we should have a Shurima skin.
Shurima skin.
Won't you think that would be cool? And everywhere. They got tiny little shop houses of Shurima, very Egyptian theme.
Well, it kind of looks good now with the nature and green.
It does. Oh, there we go! Gets another grab!
13 out of 13, and Ethan's gonna go down in this one. Boy. And here we go now. Meme's gonna get pushed back as well. Nature's just gonna get taken down by skills here. And they're gonna go all the way in. Archie getting the double kill out of that one as well. And it is gonna be a 4-for-0 trade here coming through from Wargods. I believe this should be, like what you mentioned, the game-ending push. As Stronger just laughed his heart out.
My goodness.
Of this one. Build up a blitzcrank. Oh my goodness. Highlight reel. Definitely going over to Stronger and flashing in for the punch to the face again. Iban.
It's the ace. It's the ace.
It is the ace
it's
coming
the game.
through. And it is going to be game. And are you ready to say it with me, Wolf? This is going to be GG.
GG.
GG? No, not yet. Not quite yet.
What's going down?
Yeah, we've spoken a little bit too soon. PID Diamond coming back with a couple of kills here, but I don't really know how far they can defend this base. JLC here trying to end the game, but he's going to get taken down, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
It is going to be Nate that picks up the kill. Wargods kind of getting a little bit too cocky there, and it's going to extend the game for a couple of minutes more.
Called it a little bit too early.
Yeah, called it a little bit too early. Should have just waited for the Nexus to go down before.
Guys, come on.
It was in the back, guys.
Archie had a perfect score. So did Stronger. And yeah, that's all I can say. Their KDAs are just been halved.
Well,
It's okay.
such is life.
Such is life.
Sometimes it happens.
This is why you get Zonya's first, guys. You get Zonya's first on Azir.
Well, he is 10.
Yeah, he's 10-1 at he was
He
10-0
was 10-0
and 8.
So I guess.
Yeah, I won't blame him, but
Yeah, the death camp's not a bad choice. In
although
fact, if he did go for a major soul stealer, that would have been the perfect pickup.
he
Would
wouldn't
have been.
he wouldn't need it because technically he already has 40% cooldown reduction, so that additional 20%
It's
not
all about the 20 stacks, baby.
not worth.
It's all about the 20 stacks.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, I have yet to see Archie. Like I'm gonna hit his Azir a little bit. Use that little insect maneuver with the Emperor's Divide. It's actually surprisingly pretty easy to pull off. Consistently.
Okay.
I find it a lot
know about
easier.
that.
Yeah, I find it a lot easier to pull off the Azir insect rather than the Lee Sin insect.
Well, yeah.
Because it's a gigantic wall, you're not gonna miss.
Well, fair enough. And you can do it on 5 members as well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so...
Although I would say kicking someone into 5 members using a Lee Sin's Dragon Rage is a lot more impressive.
That's right. We've seen a lot of pro players do it.
The
Videos
hook.
did it. Insect did it.
The hook.
Yeah. Where's the hook?
Where is the hook?
Come on, do not disappoint me. You have 13 and 13 stronger.
I
You
wonder
can make
how
it a 14.
I wonder how stressed he is.
It's like, oh god, I can't miss now.
Oh,
there
he
we
gets
go.
it.
Oh my
He gets
goodness.
it. The petrifying
He just
gaze
doesn't care anymore.
doesn't even land, and Ethan is the not so tanky crocodile. We talked about the Spirit Visage coming in, calling 5 champions.
Well, here you go.
Yeah, this is wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh wow, skill. This is
Yeah,
GG.
Yeah, this
There
is
we go.
GG.
We're not gonna
Wargods
jinx it. Yeah.
pick up the first game of the night against PID Diamond in an extremely impressive round.
It's Stronger made it so exciting. Any Blitzcrank game is gonna be so exciting. Doa is gonna tell you that as well because he picked Blitzcrank in his I am carry game as well. But anyway,
Well,
wow.
it is going to be exciting if you land 14 out of 14.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
That's so exciting. I've talked about the itemizations coming out from the GameX squad. No magic resistance being the almost next to none here. Nage was just not a factor in that game at all. The Petrifying Gaze did nothing. He couldn't even get those major stacks on the aspect of